What's happening, peeps? So I gave you a full upper body pull day. So how about today, for leg day, I'll give you a full lower body pull day. So expect a solid workout on not just on your hamstrings and glutes, but along with a little bit of quads as well. So let's get to it. Follow me, follow all these exercises, listen to the tutorials, and I guarantee you'll have one of the best leg days you've had in a while. Let's get it. All right, so up first, we have a squat, also known as a compound exercise. So I'm a fan of starting a leg day with a compound exercise because it'll get the stabilizers, the hips, the knees, the ankles, along with these smaller muscles like the abductors and the adductors warmed up before you squat. So I'm gonna demonstrate a goblet squat, but you can start with a back squat, a front squat, or any other squat variation that you want to, just to get the quads, hamstrings, and glutes primed and ready for exercise. On to movement number 2. All right, second movement we're gonna do is another compound movement, but it's a unilateral movement, meaning you're using one limb or one leg at a time. We're going for either a split squat or a lunge, whatever you want to call this movement, as long as those feet are in two separate positions. We want to focus on this front leg. Try to put most of your weight on that front leg, driving through that floor, push up, control that tempo back down, drive it back up, and repeat. So, just like that first movement, which is a squat, this movement is going to help build the quads, hams, along with those glutes, and these smaller adductor muscles because you're working on balance in that split squat position. On to movement number 3. All right, up next, we've got our first isolation movement, with this right here being a single leg hamstring curl. You can choose whatever hamstring curl variation you have at your gym or in your home studio. Maybe it's a Swiss ball, maybe it's a resistance band, maybe even it's this exact machine. But in order to isolate that hamstring, I like to think about bringing my heel to my butt. Eyes up, chest up, and from there, isolating that hamstring or that bicep femoris. You got a bicep in your leg too. Bringing that heel to butt, and most importantly, control that tempo down. Then bring that heel back to butt, control, and repeat. Now that was an isolation movement for our hamstring. Let's go over to an isolation movement for our quads, AKA the leg extension. All right, movement number 4, we got our leg extension. So everybody's done this machine probably at least once or twice in their life. What it really does, help isolate the knees and isolate those quadriceps. So based off your foot position, whether your toes are angled out, straight, or in, you might be able to target just a little bit different area of those quads. Extend out, and what I like to really focus on is controlling the in as opposed to just rushing it down. Quick on the way out, control on the way in. Work your quads just as hard on the way down as you do on the way up. All right, and lastly, we'll finish off today's leg day workout with a walking lunge, or possibly even a step up, or some other movement that involves shifting your weight from left to right. What that really is gonna do is help both the quads, the hamstrings, along with the ankles, knees, and hips, loosen up, strengthen, along with improve your mobility and flexibility.